I am chilling with my girl, Miss Conversation Peeps, and Conversation rules the nation.
V. Okay. So what really happened? Because she said that I had you begging her PR guy.
Right. So he was my friend supposedly, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm a journalist. I covered for the network I work with, I covered Basketball Wives. Like, that was my We did a live interview at the event.
Right now, watch tonight. I saw I was like, who is that? I'm good. I'm good to see you. I just saw some clips on the way here. Oh my God. OG, don't be mad at me. I swear to God, that's what happened. They saw some clips. And girl, they lying you. You already know. I ain't got to tell you. They lying on a lot of people.
All right, ladies.
She looks so good.
Cece is popping. That yellow is so pretty.
Ladies, say what's up. Yes. So we're live in the action, guys, in the middle of everything. Yes, we're live. Just give us a little tea. Give us a little tidbit. You guys are friends now. Just tell us how the show is.
Oh, we've always been friends.
Oh, really? Okay,
Yeah,
give us the backstory, honey.
So what did I jump into here? She was asking for some tea, and then we spilled a little, and then that's that. What I missed?
I want to know what's going on with Phoebe. Are we gonna reconcile?
I tell you what, you guys gotta keep tuning in all season.
And then she liked me. I met her and all the other girls, which I had met Jackie before that. I think the only person I had met that I didn't know before was CC and OG.
Mm-hmm.
And so she liked me, and she was like, okay, well, I'm going to come to the studio and do an interview with you.
You guys didn't get to see a lot of this. We have such a short amount of time to give you guys a 4-hour argument in less than an hour. Yeah. So you're going to get 1 to 2 minutes of that argument each episode, and it doesn't allow each person.
Girl, how long do y'all be arguing? Because I don't want to argue that long.
Well, it depends. Are we arguing? Are we laughing at a bitch? Are we trying to say, listen, you keep digging yourself deeper?
So she did. She came to the studio. We did an interview, and that was that. So then, like I said, he was my friend. I called him one day, and he was like, "Oh, we out now with OG. I just took us to another interview." And I was like, "Oh, okay, cool. Where y'all at?" He told me where they was at. We all went to eat lunch.
Mm-hmm.
And so at lunch, she talking about the show. She telling, I was like, well, I want to do another follow-up interview with you. And she was like, oh, we got to do the reunion. And I was like, we're funny, my homegirl date Lance. And she was like, what? She date Lance? I was like, she was like, Phoebe Lance? I was like, yeah. She was like, oh, we need to have her come on the show, and because the reunion's coming up, we can have her blow up Phoebe. And I was like, oh, okay, let me call her right now. And that was it.
So what happened when you called me? What happened when you first called me?
When I called you, y'all got on FaceTime. No, remember I called you.
No, remember
I called
when you
didn't answer the phone.
You said what happened?
I called you, you didn't answer the phone, then you called me back, and I told you, and I walked outside, and I told you I was there. I said, I'm with OG right now. She wants you to, she wants to talk to you. And so that's when I got you on FaceTime, and you talked to her, and that was it.
And said from her and all of it, what was said?
She said that she wanted you to come on the reunion show.
Why did she want me to come?
She gonna let you know when, and she gonna, you said you'll see what it, whatever. She said she'll let you know when the date was. I think, or she might have said the date that day. But she wanted you to come on.
And how many times did she
gang up on Phoebe? She wanted to gang up on Phoebe.
Wait, did you have an altercation with Phoebe? Did you have an altercation with Phoebe? Phoebe.
Did you have an altercation?
Oh, not who?
I'm sorry, who?
That girl, Phoebe.
Who? I wear FUBU, yes. FUBU is an amazing
Not FUBU.
brand. I would love for FUBU to come back.
Oh my God.
Call Kanai to come back. All those brands are awesome.
And how many times did she had you reach out to me trying to get me to do that?
A whole bunch of times.
And what did I say?
You was like, I ain't really trying to do that. I'm trying to be on the show.
And I said, because I'm not finna go on there and do no shit like that and look like no goofy and I ain't getting no check.
Right. Me and you I've been knowing you talking to Lance since you've been talking to Lance, and Phoebe has never been brought up in our conversation.
Exactly. With her, why would I want to gang up on Phoebe? No, I don't want no person. I don't want to talk about Phoebe.
Are you serious?
Yes.
After Phoebe called her, after she was calling Phoebe Fubu and talking about her, people was talking about her shoes and how she looked like a man and all that shit. Girl, please, you wanted to fight Phoebe, or you wanted to have an issue with Phoebe. You wanted to
Because
drag
she
Phoebe.
told me that they was about to fight each other. She told me that. She said they was about to fight each other. Yeah, I was already on the show.
Knew your storyline. They already talked to your sister, your mama, and your daddy.
Exactly.
So
I had already signed my contract when I told you that. So I'm just like, the fuck, Because I just wanted to. But when I said that,
I was like, she's on the show.
When I said
there was no begging or nothing. He's like, oh well, she might be on the show for just one episode. Just because she's on the show don't mean nothing. That's what he told me. And I said, no, she's a cast member. But he was still trying to. He didn't even bring it up to you because I didn't want to make it seem like something was when it was him and me. Mm-hmm. It was never about OG because I didn't hear from OG mouth like, oh well, I'm not helping her, or why she's trying to get me to put her on. All I heard from OG mouth was, call her, let's get her on the show. That's what I heard from OG. And that was for the reunion. So, all that begging to be on the show, girl, bye. As a matter of fact, she was begging for interviews. As a matter of fact, this nigga acting like we begging him to get on the show. This nigga's like, you know anybody, any other contacts I can use to get OG some interviews?